So as an artist, you can start your sign up to Six8 by clicking on the register button right on the main page. From here, you can click on I'm an artist before entering your email address and a password. This email is where all your event notifications will go, so make sure it's one that you check regularly. Once you've entered the profile screen, the first part is your profile picture and your name. Your picture is the first impression hosts will get of you, so make sure it's a good one. The next part is your primary location. This is the area where you will perform without a travel fee. You can change this as much as you want, whenever you move around. If you're living or staying in Surrey Hills, Sydney for example, and you're happy to travel up to 30 kilometres to get to a gig, then simply set your location to Surrey Hills and travel distance as 30 kilometres. You'll now show up in any searches by a host within this area. Next up is the About Me section. Now this is where you really sell yourself and tell hosts who you are as an artist, so make sure it's great. Some of the information you should really consider putting in there includes the range of music and types of instruments you play, the different settings which work for your music, indoor or outdoor, would it suit a small apartment or cafe for example, different band configurations and how that might impact your costs, and finally any equipment you might need, i.e. power. Next up is your hourly rate. Now this is the price which will be displayed when hosts search on the platform. This price isn't set in stone. You can make adjustments to it while talking about an event with a host, but it gives a host an idea of how much you'll cost as an artist. The final part in this section are the genres. Select up to 5 of these, which best describe the type of music that you play. If your performances are a little quirky, or you don't quite fit into our list, try the wildcard option. Your profile comes with its own availability calendar. This allows you to set multiple blocks for each day you would like to be available to be booked for events. As an example, you can set your availability for 12 PM to 3 PM and 7 PM to 11 PM on Monday, then 9 AM till 11 PM on Friday. You can do this for all the days. Remember to put something in every day of the week that you want to be available. Next up is travel fees and extra costs. Travel fees allow you to set distant locations which you're prepared to travel to for gigs. You'll then come up in searches for that location with a travel fee attached to your listing. If, for example, you're happy to play within 20 kilometres of the centre of Melbourne for an extra $300, enter Melbourne, 20 kilometres, and $300. You can add as many locations in this part as you'd like. Extra costs are for any other expenses you can add to the booking and may include equipment, instruments, or any other costs. The final part in this section are links to your social media feeds. Now these are really important as they let hosts see the kind of music that you play. All you need to do is copy the links to your page in, and they'll be able to click through right from your profile. In the final section, you can add your payment information. This is the account where the funds from your bookings through Six8 will be deposited. All the transactions are processed by Stripe, and for your security, we don't hold on to any of your details. You can choose to skip this step if you want, but you'll not be able to confirm a booking until you have given Stripe your details. This can be done at a later stage through a tab on your profile settings. To enter your details, select your country and currency, then input your BSB, account number, and account name. Finally, select whether you're an individual or a company. Once that's done, you can register your account with Stripe. Note that by clicking the register button, you're agreeing to the Stripe terms and conditions, which can be found by clicking through the yellow links. After you receive your first $1,000 of transfers through Stripe, you'll need to confirm a few personal details for Stripe. This can again be done at a later stage through your profile settings. Alternatively, you can get it all out the way during sign up by simply entering your name, date of birth, and address. Once you hit save, you're all done. You can now be found in searches, booked, and play gigs through the Six8 community. So have fun and set your live music free.